Well, good morning and welcome to another edition of Don Alphin on Fishing. Today I'm back fishing the glide bait. I decided it's about time that I put in a little effort and see what I can do on the glide bait. It's been a little slow in the last couple of months. If I fish for about 4 or 5 hours, I've been averaging about 2 fish in that time, and that's pretty doggone slow for me. So I haven't really done a lot of it, but it's now getting that time of year that it's time to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and try to do a little glide bait video. I've got two out right now, and we'll talk about it as things go. I just lost maybe a 25 pounder that came off just at the boat. So it looks like things are starting to warm up a little bit. So thanks for watching and stay tuned, and hopefully I'll be able to put a few fish in the boat and talk to you a little bit more about glide baiting in 2025. Every time I come out, there are more fish that are up in the column. I want to see a fish about 5 to 8 feet underneath the surface is what I really want to see. And I don't care whether I'm in 30 feet of water or if I'm in 11 feet of water. I want to see those fish off the bottom. I don't want to have them be absolutely on the bottom, and I also don't want them, well, I shouldn't say I don't want them to be absolutely on the top, because that's what they have to come up to 1.5 feet underneath the top in order for me for them to grab my glide bait, because my glide baits are not going deeper than 1.5 to 2 feet deep at the very, very most. So but that's what I'm looking for, and I'm looking at the screen right now. Let me just show you. Let me go up and just show you a screen here. See that fish right there, good fish, down at 20 feet. Now in another month that fish will bite, but that's what I'm looking at right there. See that fish right there? That's the depth of the fish that historically for me have been more willing to bite when they're in that particular mode. So that's kind of a good sign for the lake waking up, and the closer we get to April, and the closer we get to a little tiny bit warmer water. I mean, we're still at 37 degrees water temperature, and so the closer we get to that 45 degree mark or somewhere around that is when this glide bait bite, for me rather, just really does turn on. But what a beautiful morning this is, and hopefully you'll get an understanding that this is why a person needs to have patience especially when they're talking about glide baits, because you have to get an idea of what they want. Maybe it's a tiny bit little faster. Maybe you want to go, instead of 1.5, you want to go 1.7, or you want to go 1.9, or something, just to see if there's some magical number that those fish will respond to. Well, I just changed areas and decided to throw out the glide baits again. I've got some buddies that are fishing kind of around by me, and they've picked up a couple of nice fish, and so just kind of, it's just about noon, so just looking around and seeing if we can't get a hookup. And I have to be honest with you, I've seen more fish up in the column here than I have down at Antelope, where I was a little bit earlier this morning, and which is a good sign. And now we just have to see if they're willing to bite. Well, we'll see what we got here. Feels like a pretty good fish. Actually, I don't know. It was really pulling hard. Now it stopped kind of pulling, but so we got her coming. Well, it's not a big fish, but it's a good start. There we go. Good job. Yeah, there you go. Nice little fish. Took the glide. We'll get him taken care of and get her back out in the water. Well, we got a good one here. I'm just going to slow off just a little bit. I don't know how big he is. He's just came up to the surface, but he feels like a very nice fish. He feels like a dandy, but we'll just have to see. That fish came in 19 feet of water, and he's still staying up on top. Now that I can see his body, he doesn't appear to be an enormous fish, but look at that line he's taken. What a beautiful, beautiful hook set, and he slammed that thing. My goodness, he's still 172 feet out. He took it from 100 feet back to 175 within literally the first few moments of it being on. So I'm just kind of letting it play out. He's taking line still, but regardless of how big he is, this is just a really nice opportunity at this fish. Just beautiful, beautiful fish. He stayed on the surface a long time. Stayed on the surface. So we'll just take our time. He's now going down, but there's not too far down to go. We're only in 20 feet of water. So there's not too much of a down down. But he's now staying down. I'm kind of watching my depth because I don't want to get too shallow here. Here he's coming in. There he's coming up. Wow, great head shake. Great head shake. Very nice little fish. See him back there in the water? Heading towards the other side of the boat, but I'd like to get him kept over here if I can help it, because he's going to get into the motor if I can't get him over here. There he's coming. Oh, that's a gorgeous fish. What a beautiful, beautiful fish this is. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. That is a spectacular fish. I just need to get him back over here. That's a great fish. Look at that thing. Not finished yet. There he comes. Still having a hard time getting him in. Nope, still can't get him. He won't come over to this side of the boat for some reason. I have to do it from behind and it's just not working. There it is. Oh my gosh, what a fish. That is an incredible fish right there. Oh, there he is. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful, beautiful fish. Gonna get her revived a little bit. Kind of holding my net in the water because I need to get her to get going again, and then I'll be able to hold her and make sure she gets in there okay. Just trying to give her plenty of oxygen, plenty of things to go. Just taking her time, making sure she's ready to go. Seems like she's breathing just fine. She's got that net in her mouth a little bit, but I'm gonna let her decide when she's ready to go. There she goes. Look at that. There she goes. Isn't that a gorgeous fish? Thanks for watching another edition of Don Olfen on Fishing. You know, today's been so much fun. It's completely calm all day. Been able to travel all the way around the lake. No issues, no problems whatsoever. But, the glide bait bite for me is just starting. I'm just feeling comfortable now getting out and doing it. I was able to have 5 bites today. I lost 2 fish at the boat, and I'm going to be working on that. I think a hook came undone. So I'm going to look at a better way to get those hooks fastened on to not lose some of those fish. So thanks for watching and have a great day.